Hello! So today we're going to, welcome to another episode of Code with Swiss. This is going to be a quick one because I am in the middle of final polish and editing of Serverless Handbook that I want to launch at the end of this month. So today we're going to very quickly try out a new CMS, a React-based CMS that I heard of recently called React-Bricks, which looks pretty cool. So we're going to give it a shot. I haven't tried it before. I just signed up for an account and we're going to see what it can do for us. So oh, God damn it. Why does this never work? I cannot change my screens. Okay, here we go. So we're going to look at this CMS, which looks like it's a live editing tool for React-based UIs. It seems to be perfectly designed for working with NextJS based on the landing page. So we're going to give that a shot and see what it can do. And if you're in the chat room, please say hi so I know that you're there. Otherwise, I have no idea. Also, I wonder if I'm actually streaming. Let's make a tweet. Okay, looks like I'm live. How do I get a link to this? There we go. Oh, come on. Why can't I type normally? What's the username for these people? React Bricks? React Bricks, there we go. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go to the React. So React Bricks is very new. I don't think a lot of people have heard of it yet. I think they just launched this new website. So we're going to go into React Bricks dashboard and we're going to start with creating a new app. I'm hoping that everything works. Let's see. Ah, crap. So create a new app and we're going to call this CMS experiment. React Bricks. What should we call it? What's a good name? Let's just call it CMS experiment. So we're going to create an app. We've got this. I am the owner and the admin. I have the API keys, settings and stuff, users, billing, usage, and so on. Now, I guess we have to go into start learning to see, welcome to the React Bricks tutorial. The tutorial is under construction and will be finished soon. Cool. So we get to play with this completely from scratch. Let's see if the docs are there. Yes. So it's a React framework that lets you do stuff. Now let's see the CLI, starter project, React Bricks dashboard. Let's try the CLI. So I'm going to create a React Bricks app. Let's start a new terminal. Come on, terminal. I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. Let's go to documents, random coding, npx create React Bricks -app, and let's see what happens. So the CLI is now installing a bunch of stuff, which should let us, actually, I don't know what it's doing, which is why these streams are fun, to me at least. So we get, do you already have a React account? React Bricks account? Yes, we do. Swizzets@swizzets.com. I'm going to copy pasta my password and hope for the best. So if I go here, let's go. Does this copy password? Paste. Cool. You can't see it. That's great. I'm going to allow reactbricks.com forever. Cool. We can use the CMS experiment app. Yes. Name can only contain URL friendly characters. So let's call it CMS -experiment. Okay, CMS minus experiment, folder name underscore. Oh, cool. So it seems to work with both Next.js and Create React App. That's great. Let's try Next.js. And we're gonna do it with, let's do Tailwind. I've never used Tailwind before, so I don't know exactly how well that works. You want to load the default content? Sure. So it's now going to create an app for us that's going to be built in Next.js, and we should be able to have it working. And I think that that means we're also going to be able to deploy it to Vercel. Now let's see. The dependencies are installing. Is the default content going to load very soon? We will see. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to happen, we can go look at the docs some more. When the CLI has finished, explore the directory structure, first configuration steps, start our projects. We have the Next.js with Tailwind and React-based UI and Next.js empty project. Cool. So we can go into CMS experiment, git status. I like to, let's do git init. I kind of wish it did that for us. And let's do git status now, git add dot, git commit -a -m, and let's say React bricks init. Cool. We've got that. Now I'm going to yarn start. Is that going to work? Nope. Yarn start doesn't work. So let's open a Visual Studio Code, VS Code, or whatever you want to call it. Up. That's opening on some of my existing projects, not what I wanted. Come on, close stuff. So we open a new window. Oh shit, now I lost my favorite window size. That's not great. Cool. And we open the project. Come on, computer. Open project, random coding, CMS experiment. We open that one. And let's see. We are opening the thing. And now if we go to, let's go into package.json to see how we can start this. It is supposed to be able to start with next start. Could not find a production build. Oh, because we have to do yarn dev. I always forget that about Next.js. I don't know why Next.js does that. It would make so much more sense for yarn start to be a dev tool and then for them to run whatever they want to run to serve the pages live. Okay, so we should now have a running Next.js app that has React Bricks UI set up, and it should have Tailwind UI set up as well, or at least Tailwind CSS. Now, why is this taking so long to boot up? What are you doing, computer? Computer, network. Come on. Why is this stuck? Localhost 3000, come on. Pending, okay. So my network seems to be doing something weird. It was compiling for that long. That's what was happening. Okay, so we now what we just learned from that is that whatever React Bricks plus Next.js does is pretty expensive in terms of the initial compilation time. Hey, Adrian. My legs are doing pretty well. I don't know if you know this, but I run 26 kilometers every Sunday. Let's see if the second load is faster. Okay, second load is faster than 20 seconds. That's great. Now let's see. We got a pretty cool website built already, which looks nice. Now let's give this magical edit content button a shot. That seems cool. So, okay, with the dashboard, we can go and invite new users to help us out. And I don't know what this is for. React Bricks people, does this mean that Pinterest, Netflix, and so on are already using you? Because that's impressive. Oh yeah, Matteo, I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. Wow, Adrian, why do you drive 26 kilometers to drop off your son? Can't he run? Okay, so I'm going to So this is now admin. How do we edit content? Let's try. So edit content. I'm gonna try with my email and password from the React Bricks dashboard. Let's see if that does things. Copy password. Is this my login? That part wasn't extremely clear in the instructions, but I'm making a guess. It worked. Sweet. Okay. So we now have an editor, which lets us go to the home page, which where is the homepage? So we are editing the homepage directly. And if I go to localhost 3000, let's see if any of these updates happen live. I don't think they do, but it would be very cool. So let's see. If I click in here, I can then edit stuff, and we can say, welcome to Swiss, to Code with Swiss. Code with Swiss. And if I do that, no, what if I click save? So I saved the page, and now I do need to click reload on this screen. Reload, and this should update. Let's see if it does. Nice. Yeah, 5-year-olds I've heard have a lot of energy, Adrian. Okay, so that was cool. Now let's see what else can we do. This could be a really good way to do landing pages. Okay, I don't want that screen. So let's move that away. Save the page. Would be nice if this automatically reloaded. Now, let's see. This is actually really cool. Okay, what if we go with About Us? I can then click here, About Us, see my article, the shape of the CMS to come. What is that article? Goes to dev.to. That's cool. Now let's see, what else can we do here? Can we link this somewhere else? Okay, we can make it pink. We can make it a solid button. Ooh, what about a solid? Yeah, let's make it solid link. And let's link it to swizzes.com/blog because that, okay, that was weird. So, okay. So they're doing something with hijacking the focus point of your caret or whatever it's called, the vertical line that's blinking and tells you where you're typing. See, if I'm typing at the end, it works, but if I go to the beginning of the line and I try to type, it jumps to the end. So I think we found a bug, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go https swizzes.com/blog. This is totally not a plug. Actually, it is. And let's rename this to say, how do I edit this one? Button text. Read Swizzes articles because they are cool. Awesome. So we can do that. Now let's see, how do we add an element? Right click doesn't work, which is fair because right clicking is a weird behavior that people don't really do on the web. Needed a replacement for WordPress. That was great for us. Modern stack with a couple APIs. Let's see. Add new badge or button. What is a badge? Is this a badge? This is a badge. Where do we go to edit the badge? Block, layout, title? No, layout. Oh, okay. So that's for the entire block. Oh, I can just type here and we can say, yeah, let's call it special. Special is cool. And then we go here and we say, can confirm is great and looking cool. Okay, so that looks great. I can command B, that's nice. What else can we do? We can insert blocks. Let's say, what is a text image? Oh, that was cool. So it loads previews. How can I command Z? I don't know what I just clicked. Oh, okay. So that's for changing the image. Let me delete this and let's go here, plus, and then we can choose a hero unit. That's cool. And then we can also, can I change it? How do I change what this is? Oh, okay, so that was for, that reorders it. What else can I do? I think I do need to So let's go back to the home page. We say, welcome to Code with Swiss. This is a React page created, React Bricks page created with the CLI as an experiment. So far, so good. Okay, save. And if I reload here, we should just get a new page. Cool. Now let's see. Plus, and it adds, select new block here, select on the right. We have hero unit. Oh, nice. Okay, so mousing over the block selection. Yes, Adrian, I am pretty sure this means you no longer have to code, at least as far as landing pages go. The biggest downside I can see of this is that you can't write your content in Markdown, which is my favorite authoring solution. So let's see. That's the text image. Oh, testimonial. We like those. Customers. FAQ. Call to action. Nice. What does your design team use to make pages, Adrian? Feature callout, that's cool. Newsletter subscribe, oh, I like that part. And then a custom hero unit. Cool. Okay, so let's say, want to receive updates from us. Learn how to be a true senior engineer. Seniormindset.com. Leave your email, keep me updated. Now let's see, how do it only supports MailChimp. Oh, cool. ConvertKit is in to do. That's great because ConvertKit is what I use. Nice. Awesome. Result, okay, text, page structured, locked. Okay, locked means that you can't move it up or down. Let's see, what else? What else can we do? If we go to the page, visibility is published, unlocked, delete page, duplicate page, page attributes, we can change the slug and stuff. That looks cool. Featured image. I wonder what that is. SEO meta tags. Okay, cool. So let's try saving this. Did I already save it? What if I reload this? Okay, so we've got that. Now let's delete these things. And you know what? While we're here, we might as well, let's build a landing page for Code with Swiss. Oh, wow. Adrian, so, okay, first of all, Adrian, why the hell are you creating 100 WordPress pages per year? And second of all, good job on hiring somebody else to do it for you because, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say, how do I edit this? Can I edit it? Page block? No? Okay. So I had too much selected and then I couldn't edit or something. Code with Swiss is the best live stream I have. Is the best live coding podcast ever. Let's add an emoji here. Bam. And then learn how to be a true senior engineer. And then let's do the load more button. Goes to HTTPS youtube.com/SwissSteller. I think that's me. And then we're gonna delete the docs one. How do I delete this? Block, that's for the whole block. The item. How do I delete the button? Because I don't want that button to be there. So I think this is where in general, blocks-based editing starts being a problem, is when you have these default blocks, you want to change them and stuff just doesn't work very well. Or I mean, not saying it doesn't work well, but like I can't figure out how to delete this button. which is a shame. Now, let's see. Save this. I'm gonna reload. Cool, so we're making progress. Why can't I save anymore? What did I do? Did I lock something? It feels like... So why can I no longer save this stuff? So I can save this page. What did I do wrong? Oh, now I can save. Cool. Okay, we go back to here. And let's see. Oh, none of my changes. I don't know what I did. Let's try that again. So far, so good. Live on stream. We add that. Then here we go to HTTPS, youtube.com/swizzeteller. Save. Oh, there we go. Up here we have remove button. Yay. Okay, now I'm going to remove this part. Come on. Okay, so I don't know if it's my computer being weird with the CPU and the live coding, but some of these buttons don't seem to work quite as well as I would like. But you know, this is like amazing. Okay. So we said that this is going to put words in Matteo's mouth because why not? Aha, okay. So if you select the initial quote, then you cannot delete, but you can add it like this. Code with Swizz is the best live coding podcast ever. And let's add a rocket ship because I like rockets. Cool. And then we said we're gonna add a let's see, feature call out, newsletter, subscribe. Learn the mindset of a true senior engineer. Seniormindset.com. Leave your email, keep me updated. I wish we could do ConvertKit, but we can't. So this is fine. Oh, okay, I know what's wrong. This is a required field. Let's do seniormindset.com. Like that. Okay, so that's why I wasn't able to save. The field was required and I didn't notice because I am going too far. Wow. Congrats on hiring enough people not have to work your ass off anymore, Adrian. Honestly, that's really impressive. Oh, cool. It comes with built-in dark mode. That's amazing. Cool. Okay, that's nice. You can see all of the different things. Can we change? Ooh, no. Okay, I like that. Now we're gonna try to reload this page and see what happens. Welcome to Code with Swizz. This is going to reload eventually. Cool. How do I edit the footer? That would be cool to know. Page attributes. No tags. I don't need tags. Featured image. I'm not sure what that does. SEO meta tags. Okay. So now what I'm gonna try. Let's do git status. Ooh, cool. So what if I just run Vercel? So I'm gonna try to deploy this and see what we get live on the thing. Thank you, Adrian. I'm happy that you enjoyed my courses and books and stuff. It's been very fun to build. And honestly, now that I say that, I really should be working on serverlesshandbook.dev because I need to finish it. I'm so close to finishing, but I've been kind of procrastinating and just finding more and more things to put in the way so that I don't get to the finish line. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that phenomena where you've been working on something for so long that you kind of don't want to finish because finishing is scary because then you don't know what you're going to be doing next. I mean, I have a bunch of other projects, but just finishing a project is kind of scary and a little bit terrifying. But I know that Serverless Handbook is going to be great. Although it's proving very difficult to figure out how to get it published as a paperback, self-published as a paperback. Okay, so this is still building. I'm not sure why it's taking so long, but in the meantime, so the main reason I'm trying to deploy it is because I want to try out the SEO meta tags and see how those work. Now let's go to the CMS experiment, vercel.app. I should give that a better name, but let's see. Cool. So we got the thing. This provider doesn't work. Oh, and I can edit content right there. That's cool. So you can go to the actual URL of the page and start editing content. That's amazing. You can go to About Us and you get the thing. Now let's see, what does the Twitter card validator say? Twitter card validator. Crap. Yeah, so that's my blocker. That's a big part of how I'm able to make books and courses and stuff, is that I try to block Twitter. So preview card, unable to render, no card found. Perfect. So what happens if I go here, edit content? Now I'm not going to deploy on purpose. We go back to this editor, this one here. Copy password, paste login. Okay, so now I'm on the editor that's hosted on the deployed version of my page. I think that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go to home. It loaded everything. You can see that it was delayed a little bit. I'm assuming that's because it had to phone home, load the data from their API or whatever, and render it here for me to edit. And we're gonna go into, let's do a featured image. I'm going to upload. I have an image on my desktop that should work. So we take this one, Christmas 2020. It's a very large image, like 6,000 pixels by 6,000 pixels. And did it work? Okay, so it's slow because it's a large image, even though it's small here, which to me says that they might want to add some, or React Bricks might want to add some image optimization. I know their documentation talks about image optimization, but maybe they haven't implemented it yet. So now let's do welcome to Code with Swizz. And we say oh, so this is going to be a cool experiment. I just clicked away out of a field I was editing. Will that field remember what I was putting in? That is the question. I think it did. Language. I don't know what these languages are for. So we're going to save. And now let's see. I don't know if this is going to work. I haven't tried. But I'm really curious if there is now going to be a card without me having to deploy anything. Nope. I saved the page. Okay, so now we have a featured image and stuff. So what can we try? Let's go back to CMS experiment vercel.app. Command J. I'm going to view page source. Let's see if this is smart enough to add images. Images, placeholder, Matteo, yes. So it does not seem to be smart enough to update this automatically. What if, what if I restart it here? Let's do yarn dev. Let's see if it sets something up on localhost. Maybe I need to, actually, I don't know what I need to do. So it's published. It's not a draft. What's a playground? Ooh, that's cool. So we can, this is for testing props and stuff, custom hero unit, feature callout. Cool, cool. App settings. Aha. Here you can set the app name and the deploy configuration so that the editor user may trigger a rebuild on your static hosting platform. There we go. That's what I need. So we're going to go into vercel.com and find the webhook to trigger this stuff. So settings, integrations, I think. Connect to Vercel project to automate aspects of your workflow. I don't think, no, they don't have this yet. Advanced webhook. Okay, so I'm gonna Google for Vercel deploy webhook. I know it exists. I just don't know how to find it. Deploy hooks. Huzzah. Creating a deploy hook connected. To create a deploy hook, make sure your project is connected. Triggering a deploy hook. Okay. So in the deploy hooks section, so we need to, okay, here, git production branch deploy hooks. Deploy hooks are unique URLs. The project is not connected to a Git repository. To be able to set up a deploy hook, I need to set this up. So let's see. I'm going to rename this. Should I rename it? No, I'm going to just create it on GitHub. So I'm going to go on GitHub and we create a new repository called CMS experiment to try React bricks. I'm going to make it public because I'm lazy. Cool. So now that I've connected this, we could say git remote add origin blah, git status, git add dot, git commit -m foo, git push origin master -u. So we're now going to update the repository on GitHub just so that we have it there. Branch master updated, cool. And now I'm gonna go back to Vercel. Where am I? Vercel docs. Okay, let's go to vercel.com, CMS experiment. We go into settings, git, we connect to GitHub, this one. And now I should be able to create a deploy hook, React bricks deploy. And it's going to be deploying from the master branch. Master, create hook. I'm going to copy this, go into React bricks, where were we? And we add save settings. Cool. So now when I go back to the editor, I should be able to go to home and let's say that instead of, and let's keep it saying starter. What else can we do? Live on stream. Boop. So save. This should now trigger a deploy on Vercel, which I think we can go see here. If I go to overview, we should see that it's deploying. I hope. CMS experiment. No. How do I get this deployed again? Okay, so this is something I'm gonna have to ask them about. Oh, that hides the bar, title, text grade. Oh, cool. I didn't know we can do that. Do we want to make it? And let's keep it ocean. Ocean is pretty. Okay, so one last thing. I just want to figure out how we can redeploy this. So this doesn't deploy automatically. And this didn't deploy it either. Settings, git, deploy hooks, React bricks deploy on master, deploy hooks are unique. How do we Vercel deploy webhook? So I'm gonna go check if it's a get or a post request. I'm I'm hoping it's a post request. Yes, it's a post request. Now the question is, why isn't this thing working? Oh, what if we call deploy now? Rebuild requested. This website content should be updated soon. Okay. I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't, if every save was updating your website in production, that would be pretty much like editing live in production, which, I mean, I guess it makes sense that you wouldn't want that to happen every time. Now let's see if it's actually deploying. So, it's building. Now let's see how long it takes to get this deployed. And then that's going to be it for today. I mean, this looks really cool, actually. App settings, user role configuration. Cool, cool, cool. And then I guess, I mean, I'm not gonna go exploring the, hey fuzzy buddy, I'm doing well, how are you? My girlfriend says hi as well. She's a big fan of yours. Yeah, so we're not gonna go dig into how to customize stuff. Missing app credentials. What did I do? CMS. Nice. So next and API key are not configured in your local env. What? Okay, we broke it. I don't know how we broke it, but we did. Next, public app ID and API key. I don't know if this is, I guess this is something that I should have set up. But also like, what? Let's go back to app settings or React bricks. Okay, so let's try adding this. We go to deploy hooks. No, yes, to the CMS experiment settings, and we go into environment variables. And we say that this is next. What was it? Next public app ID. Next public app ID. Bam. I'm gonna keep that for all, and then we add a new secret that's called the API key. The API key is kind of poorly named, I think. I also am not sure if this is it. Oh, oops, now I showed you my key. Where is it? Deploy the environment variables. We okay, I'm going to create a new secret, call it that, name API key React bricks, create secret, and we save that. Cool. Now I'm going to try that again. We go back into settings and we click deploy now. And it says that it's requesting a rebuild. And let's see. So it's now supposed to be redeploying, is it? Okay, it says building. I just triggered it now. And now we wait a little bit and see what happens. Incorrect peer dependency. Okay, whatever. I don't care about that. NextJS telemetry. Also don't care about that. I just want to see if this is going to work. Deployment. I don't know. This is still a pretty fast deployment, I think. Let's see. Okay. This is always like the awkward part of, oh, cool, that was it. So if I now go here, we have an updated page. So this is cool. And now I'm just gonna go into the, let's see, index tsx. So I just want to see the layout. So if we go to the layout thing, components layout, this lets us update the footer, the header and footer, using the same old JSX that we're familiar with. So this is really cool. Okay. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I think that this React bricks thing is very promising. I might use it to try to build a couple of landing pages or something on a future stream. But we learned that the visual editing works really well. We have the configurability of React. And yeah, this definitely looks cool. I'm going to have a write-up about what we learned today on my newsletter tomorrow-ish. And then I'm going to get back to finishing serverless handbook, because that thing needs to come out very soon. Thanks everyone for watching.